Gina Carano gets fired from Disney. At least that's the report that's coming out right now. And if you don't know who she is, she actually played Cara Dune, a character on The Mandalorian, which was very, very, very popular. And a lot of people were watching that, including myself. But now she's basically getting canceled by the mob, all because of one tweet. And that tweet, believe it or not, is actually very simple. It's not controversial in my opinion at all. It's actually just the truth. But let's get into that. But before I do, just want to remind you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and the best way you can help me out here is to share this video to make sure people can see what's going on with Disney right now. So the tweet that she got fired for, it says, quote, "Jews were beaten in the street not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them for simply being Jews. How is this any different from hating someone for their political views?" I don't see what's wrong with that tweet at all. Is it just because she's talking about Nazi Germany? I have no idea. But the truth is that is exactly what is going on in our society right now. A lot of people, especially left-wing people, don't even know why they dislike conservatives at all. They don't. And they just go on Twitter and they just start calling you names. I mean, they'll call us the Nazis. But who are really the ones that are trying to get rid of us, deplatform us, censor us? You know, they're oftentimes guilty of the thing they accuse us of being. And that's the problem here. But she's telling the truth. And it is ridiculous that you have the woke mob, in other words, people on Twitter that have nothing better to do with their lives than to look for someone to cancel, coming after her at this point. It's absolutely insane. So going a little bit further into this, it caused the hashtag Fire Gina Carano, which was trending on Twitter on Wednesday. And then Lucasfilm basically coming out and saying that she's no longer employed with them. So that is crazy to me. You know, it's honestly insane, because the fact is that how many people that are working under Lucasfilm have made extremely controversial tweets, but it's okay because they're left wing, or in other words, because they're attacking Trump. How many of them were okay doing that? I mean, that's the biggest problem here, is that if she aligned with everyone else at Disney, it wouldn't be a problem. That's the political landscape we're in. And I guess the left-wing people, the crazy woke mob on Twitter, doesn't realize that simply by going after her in this mob mentality type of sense, getting this hashtag trending, and ultimately getting her fired, how is that, like, did they even read her tweet? Did they even look at it to maybe realize that by them doing that they are being the Nazis in this situation? To silence, to hate them, to get rid of them, to extradite them from their jobs, from the platforms that they're on, to ruin their careers? Is that not exactly what's going on? Maybe these left-wing people just can't read. I don't know. Probably not. Because otherwise they wouldn't realize what she's actually talking about here. The normal inclination for most people would say, yeah, we don't want to be that, so we're not going to cancel her. I don't want to be like these people in the Nazi Germany government. I don't want that to happen. And I'm not going to let all these crazy radical people trick me into doing that. But that's exactly what happened, isn't it? And that's what's so sad about this. You know, she also triggered up another controversy earlier where she put there's kind of this thing going on Twitter where everybody, well, not everybody, but the left-wing crazies put the pronouns in their bio. And she put beep, bop, boop in there, which is pretty funny, to be honest with you. But people were mad at her because they said that she doesn't care about trans lives. You know, that's got to be the stupidest thing ever. Think about this. Nothing that applies to this whole trans behavior applies to anything else in this world. You know, they're saying, well, I'm actually a woman. I'm this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Well, why? That's like me putting black in my bio everywhere. And then if somebody that's white doesn't do that, they don't put white in their bio, then all of a sudden they don't care about black lives and all, like, what? How does this apply? If it is who you are, just let it be who you are. You don't need to put it in some stupid bio for people to know what to call you. It's like we're all gonna overtake this thing. And she's making a joke out of it because it is a joke. The whole idea of this transsexual stuff is a humongous joke. And they know that. So she's just been under fire for a bunch of different things like that. She also talked about and made tweets about the voter fraud and different situations about basically just needing to fix the voter system. To the integrity of our elections are extremely important. That's all she said. And of course, they're trying to cancel her. They were trying to cancel her then for that. So I guess this was just the kind of last straw for Disney. But either way, I'm no longer subscribed to Disney Plus. I advise that you probably shouldn't be either, because they're going to protect these left-wing people that make tweets very, like, just way worse than that. As long as they are attacking conservatives and attacking Trump, they're all right with that. But the second that you say something that's just a broad analysis with some history of our current political landscape, all of a sudden they have a problem with that. But either way, we'll see where this goes. This is a report, so we'll see if this is actually fully true. But time will tell. I'll let you know when that does happen. With that, I thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.